Hey Ashley, what's going on, hon? Same. And trying to think of like new creative things to do with this channel. I think I have an idea, but I'm not really sure how it's gonna pan out. So I guess we'll just see. I want to do it today, but I don't really feel that guided to do it today. So maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I've just been like trying to get out much more and have fun more, which I have been doing. You know, nothing to no, not too many big changes, but changes. But I seen this video, and I feel like it came at the right time. So I really feel like the align. And I've been seeing like 444 a lot too, and that talks about alignment. So it's like even more videos coming at the right time. How many people I got in here? Three. I want to ask something because somebody asked me this recently, and at first I didn't know how to answer it. But like, what's y'all like most happiest moment in life? Like the thing that made you like the happiest, or just like a really really like happy time that you could like remember. Thank you. You can post whenever you're ready. But yeah, I feel like I'm in this energy of just like the world and took too much from me. I done lost so much. I'm about to take back. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to gain it all back plus more. That's the vibe I'm in right now. And you can ask another question too, Ashley, because you come here a lot and donate and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. So you can ask another question after this. Yeah, I'm only doing that for the people that kind of constantly loyally donates and stuff. Um, you said, "Will you have fun hanging out with Bernard today?" Finally, okay, I know that's right. Finally, a new energy. Jeez, that's how I feel. I'm gonna say my thing real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. For people in live stream, shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community post where I post collective readings that you may resonate with. Also, live collective readings, which I will be doing one after this live stream if you want to join. So, just some video ideas for this channel. Yes, I do all kind of readings except medium time. Personal private readings can go by email, phone, text, private live stream, or private recorded video. Most things are in the description box. If it's not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Thank you for choosing me as your reader at this time. Or even if you're not booking a tarot reading, you can just chat. It's an open chat. As long as there's no trolling. And I don't bite. I get the answers just right. Let's go ahead. Hey, Love Bug, what's going on, hon? You said, all right, going back. You said, will you have fun with hanging out with Bernard today? Get a back reading here for Ashley. What's going on? We'll actually have fun hanging out with Bernard today. We'll actually have fun hanging out with Bernard today. Please, Spirit, make it very clear. We'll actually have fun hanging out with Bernard today. Yes or no? Yes or no? Maybe so. No, just kidding. I don't like maybe. Okay. He eat, eat. No, just kidding. uh, Hey Queen, hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your summer and all that good stuff. However, I'm not offering any free readings today. Anytime I am offering free readings, which I do only every once in a blue moon. It will say it in the title. But you are more than welcome to join me on the collective live stream that I will be doing after this. Those are free, and that might resonate with you. If not, you could donate too. I have some affordable prices in there, I believe. Will you? Oh man. No, I'm sorry. I I feel like maybe you could a little bit, but I think your expectations with them could be like really high because maybe they sold a false dream. It's not what what it appears to be, kind of thing. Like you're probably thinking this is dust free, and then when you get there, there's dust everywhere. You know what I mean? That's the energy is given. But it's like I'm here now. I might as well enjoy it while I'm here. But after that, you know how they say you hang out with somebody, but then you know this is your last time hanging out. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like, well, I'm here, but whatever fun I can have, but I will not be hanging out with you again. Oh man, he give this energy of he thinks he's like better, and when he really don't have thing much going on for himself. It's giving delusional. Look at that, one day at a time. Someone is spying on you, oh Lord. Don't spend. Oh, they might expect you to spend. Don't save. Don't spend no money. Save some for later. Let go and let God. Oh Lord. Now is not the right time at the top. Ooh. I feel like he's long winded. He might talk a lot, or he might talk a lot today. It is like, can I get a sentence in? Like, but I feel like you're gonna pick up like very quickly what kind of person this is. It's like they have certain expectations for everyone else, but it's like they don't have it for themselves. You remember that movie Fat Albert when they was in that car and it was all breaking down and beat up and stuff, and they had to make do what it do. I don't know why I see that his as his car. Oh man, the energy is giving run, especially if you're going to his house. It's giving run. He didn't try to clean up. He might have an air mattress. It might be looking crazy. Yeah, that's wild. I feel like he repeats himself a lot, and he looks for fuckery. It's giving hood. Nothing wrong with like some hood things, but it's giving like anything can be his entertainment that you might not really find entertaining or funny at all. You know what I mean? Like he might just want to go like watch a crackhead do something crazy or something random. It could just be that you guys are a little like too opposite. It don't have to be all bad. It could just be like y'all are. Well, I take that back. I'm sorry. It's the energy of like the house look, and I don't know. Like if you want this as a learning experience, I would say go ahead. But if you feel like you don't need like a learning experience, then I think it will be no point. I think he could have the potential to take you on some good dates, but I feel like he might be like overdrafting on his card and stuff like that. Again, making it seem like what it's really not. But again, I don't think that that's gonna be enough because his energy, like somebody can take you on some good dates, but that doesn't mean like they're a good fit if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like he might take you to like an axe throwing and a bowling or a sip and paint or some fancy stuff really. Or it could just be like when he ain't able to overdraft, there's an air mattress and spiders and trap house looking. It might even really be that and not even his house. I don't know. You know what I mean? But again, I think this would just be like it could be a lesson or it could be like a big waste of time. Oh, and I think he's like, which is nothing wrong with it. Not everybody's spiritual, but he might just be like closed off to things. And again, if you're looking for somebody who's more spiritual, more alike with you, then again, like it could just be like total opposites. And it's given inappropriate. Like, I hope this ain't predator, but it definitely is given inappropriate. Like he'll pee at the park and his kids there or something. Like, what the hell? I do feel like he could be a little entertaining though. I'm not gonna lie. Again, like he just might be the type that like runs up on a dog and bark at the dog. Bark back at the dog. You know what I mean? Like he just does things that it could be like different or like interesting or like funny, but it's not given like take him serious. You know what I mean? It's not given take him serious. It's given this is hilarious. Hey, Vince Way. I'm not good at pronouncing names. Hope all is well, but no, these are not free readings time. He might even identify as a dog. He could be like, I don't want to say weird because I hate to call people like weird. Like everybody's different, but I mean, hey, 5 people in a live stream. Hope you're doing well. I will be doing a collective reading after this if anyone wants to join. As far as this particular live stream, I am not offering any free readings unless you have been like a loyal donator or like a um, what do you call those? I haven't had one in so long I forgot what they're called. Moderators. Yeah, I don't have moderators at this time, so loyal donators will get something for free, but as far as that, donation will be required. And I'm hearing like he could be like a crash out. Yeah, I think if this is today, if this is going to the house, it could be like a lot of suffering. Like it might be real hot, he ain't got no air and all kind of stuff. And I think he's like a little used to like being the prize and getting things for free, honestly. So that could make, like, not saying it's right, but it could make sense of why he might not be. So might be a little cheap. You know. And then Spirit saying stick to your goals, the Page of Pentacles. So it's like think. Why am I? It be them days where it's like, dang, I can't talk. But it's like think deeply. Like, is this really like a part of your goals? What you've been trying to manifest? What you like? You know what I mean? The journey you've been trying to be on. You know what I mean? Or, you know, yeah, he could be a type that like gives fish liquor or something like that. Like, I think he's like a little unhinged, a little reckless, a little like unpredictable, and that could be like a trait that kind of like draws you, to him. But that also could be a trait that kind of like clashes. But yeah, look at the Tower moment. It's like don't bring Seven of Wands. Don't bring this Tower moment on you purposely. The answers you need are coming. Full Moon and Gemini. Is it Full Moon? Yeah, Full Moon and Gemini. We have used to toxic behaviors or patterns. Like you could be still having to break those toxic patterns and behaviors here, whether it's within you or just the people that you're attracting. But I hope they hear you clarity. Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So number six is significant. Eight of Swords, Judgment. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. So number seven is significant. Ooh, we got the number seven three times. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. Tower card, Page of Cups, a Page of Pentacles. He said, "Yeah, I'm good." Now I'm about to go back and see what you were saying. So he's so fine. I mean, it's so a million fine guys. Said you gotta watch him. Yeah, I think he's like just throwing himself into to that. I don't think he's really spiritual. You know how it's fake spirituals or people who they just want to try something, but it's not really for them. Yeah, well, Virgos, he broke hollering when he was free all day. No, somebody just told me that. He was like, "Can I talk to you all day?" Like, no. Like I got stuff to do, and you should be having something to do too. But I think he did say it was his day off or whatever. So, what about your job exactly? He said, I mean, if you want to like I mean, you can get a good laugh elsewhere though too. So I don't want to suggest that. I don't want to be like, oh, if you want a good laugh, go there. Because again, we're not really trying to do things just off being bored or wanting a good laugh. Because I can give you a good laugh. Your best friend can give you a good laugh. You could watch a comedian and get like you can get. You know what I mean? Like certain stuff is like it got to be more than just a good laugh, or it got to be more than just a fancy date, but the guy isn't fancy himself, or you know what I mean? Like it got to make sense. You know what I mean? You know how they say, if you don't make money, you don't make sense, or I'm just getting older and it got to make sense, and you know what I mean? He said, I'm gonna just tell you. I mean, that's way more beautiful and productive. Okay. Because what you won't want to go do is go there, waste your time, then come back and possibly fail. You know what I mean? But it's up to you, free will. Like, you do whatever you want to do. Like, life is not perfect. Like, it's gonna be ups and downs. You can't avoid everything. So, I mean, again, like you can use it as a lesson, or you could choose to be like, you know what, nah. Had enough lessons. But that's up to you. Like only you can determine that. But it's a good thing that his energy is not like, the last reading, because that was a little bit like, deeper. But I was like, I hope it ain't another one of them, you know what I mean? But yeah, you can ask your other question, huh? I'm mad. I get it. I'm mad. I let a couple. Well, I'm not mad. I'm happy because they weren't good for me. But it's like, dang, it was fine. But we all know looks ain't everything. And we all know there's a million more fine men in the world. But it does get tiring sometimes having to start over. But I would rather start over quickly with potential of something good than to waste my time for 10 years off something just because it was fine. La 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 la. Do do do. Did Bob expect for you to ignore and block him when he tried to contact you recently? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Bob. Before you get robbed. Hey, hey, hit the road, Bob. Before you get robbed. I'm gonna have to make a song up. I'm so sick of it, don't you say? But let's see. Right. Yeah, some think you will never leave. That's how my first ex thought until he finally, he finally got the memo. Finally. I don't know why he thought that ever, but okay. I mean, I was coming back, but then at the same time, like, I don't know. I still feel like he should have knew. Good record in here for Ashley. Good record in here for Ashley. Please go. Thank you. Did Bob expect for Ashley to ignore and block him recently when he tried to contact her? Did Bob expect for Ashley to ignore and block him recently when he tried to contact her? Oop. No, he did not expect that. He felt like he put up a good fight and all. The tower moment, baby, he did not expect it. Yeah, I don't know why I heard that pussy got crack in it, but he could also feel like his dick got crack in it. Like it's really good too. You just disappeared, ghosted him. Yeah, look at the sad and disappointment from the five of cups. I also feel like he was hyped up by somebody too. Like he wanted to, but he also could have like a friend or somebody that kind of like also hyped him up to like approach you. So I feel like that for him that made it worse. It's like, yeah, do this, da, 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 da. And then he went to approach you and, didn't get what the response and stuff that, he wanted. And yeah. Now he walking around looking crazy and people looking at him like he got 5 heads. It doesn't really seem like any other options are working out for him either with the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, he feel like he done put into some shit. Like he might have felt like he taught you something. Maybe he taught you how to do something with a car, or he taught you this, he taught you that, or the dick was good, this is going on, whatever. Like he really thought like he held weight kind of thing. And again, that you possibly would never leave, He's like, yeah, I was gonna get right back. I told you I was gonna change and this, that, and the third, and or maybe he was thinking you were waiting around for him to change or something. Yeah, he feel like now, oh, I grew a little bit. I can get you into certain places. But it seems like he's begging to get into these certain places, and people are like just probably feeling bad. It's like, okay, you can come, you're invited, or this, that, and the third, and making it seem like he just got it like that, got motion like that, but he don't really got no motion. He just begging people, and it's like scamming people. Ooh man. And I feel like he'll be the type that like want to make you like you lost weight. He gonna come in on that like I don't know if you want to call it the revenge or just saltiness or whatever, and try to make you gain weight. What even if it's getting you pregnant or not, with however he can, is like they hating. They feeling bad though for real. And then I feel like he inserts himself. Like it could be a group of dudes, whether his friends or some dudes, like, oh, we about to do this weekend, go here and that and the third. And then he just insert like, yeah, we thought, and they looking at him crazy. But they like, okay, I guess you can come. You know what I mean? But you weren't invited. Like he just inserting himself. I don't know if that's something he did in a relationship or connection or whatever he had with him. Like maybe he inserted himself in certain things, and you're looking like, what the hell? Or like purposely leave a condom in your car and then be like, you cheating, blah 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 blah. Like, leave this dude alone. Well, you is leaving this dude alone. Yeah, stay gone, stay ghosted. But look at that Queen of Cups. He think you the Queen of Cups, or he was thinking you was the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very very loyal, very reliable. Like she's the down chick, okay. And she could be even like a little shy or don't speak up or like let things slide and this, that, and the third. He's thinking you're the Queen of Cups. But now he might think you're the Queen of Swords now. Okay? And that's like more blunt, you know, more communicative, more like running some shit and leading some shit. Like, so you can turn it to the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords. And now he's and then gonna stalk even more. Because now it's like, okay, now I thought I had you figured out. Now I gotta figure out some more. Because I thought you was the Queen of Cups. And now it seems like you're the Queen of Swords. Are you really the Queen of Swords? Or are you the Queen of Swords temporarily? Like what's now? Now it's like I gotta figure this out. Yes, as your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn, a fiery climate, a purple moon in Aries. Like yeah. Yeah, he could have thought like every little word he said, you hung on to it. Every little Like, you know what I mean? That's not like that no more. He don't got that control. I told you. He ain't got that control no more. Nothing is yet set in stone. Don't let your past hold you back. You see, you are beautiful. Complete and sudden changes. And I think it says they really like you a lot, but not in the way that you're really expecting. Like they could be attractive, but that doesn't mean like they're treating you right, kind of thing, right? It could be just more so like they like what you can do for them, or they like just your attractiveness. What's going on, Queen? I didn't know what was going on. I thought you came back in talking about hey again, Ashley, or like you was on a different account talking about somebody. I'm like, huh? But then I seen you were speaking to Queen. I'm like, what in the world? But yeah, they were probably trying to pull a fast one. Like, can we talk? And then next thing you know, they're trying to like get some cheeks, kind of thing. I know that's right. Said no more cycles. Yeah, he thought he was like enough for you. Maybe at one point you thought he was enough, or maybe you always knew he wasn't enough. But like maybe at the time you didn't know how to move forward, but now you do. But I feel like his brain is fried. Sorry, it's cooked. He's far gone. Look at that car date. Maybe it is a car date because maybe you don't have a house. It could be like he got a car but no place to stay, or a place to stay but no car, or like or something's going on. He's irresponsible, always late. Look at that. I really hope it works out between us. Then we got revenge. I told you it could be like, oh, I'm about to make her gain weight or something else. I'm not that romantic. Stop expecting it. Here we got just friends. So maybe he was very confusing. Like at one point we're together, now we're just friends. Now this, now that, and you just didn't know with him. Living double, triple life, playing the field, and now look where that got him. Hey, Missy Hicks. Yep, I'm doing the for this. Well, probably not right after. I'll probably take like a 10-minute break and then I'll be doing that collective. Thanks for asking. Yes, yeah, this is how our connection is always going to be. Get used to it. So he don't mind the cycles, the repeated cycles, but you're over it. You know what I mean? But yeah, he didn't expect that. He sure didn't. He like, what the hell? He like, what the fuck? Like he just knew. He thought he had you down pat. Like, okay, she gonna respond quick. This gonna happen. That gonna happen. None of that happened. And now it's like his arms will work because he can't get none from you. Or it looks like again nobody else don't look like no other options are working out either. But yeah, I don't think he cleared. He had the 3 of Cups. Page of Swords, the Star card. I don't know who this is, but it
Incoming
looked like
voice.
a weird number. Three of Cups, Page of Swords, the Star card, Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, Ace of Swords, Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups. He said, keep hoping and wishing. I know that's right. He said, that's so weird, but like in my energy, he would try to get me rated. Just slow, exactly. That ain't what they said on TL. That cat most definitely got cracking it. They made multiple accounts to make sure I knew it was him. Like, I know it's you, boy, by hollering. You ain't good at hiding, come out of hiding, boy. He thought he was bigger than, not bigger than the program. That's crazy how he said knocked him off a high horse and then Knight of Pentacles is a horse. I was looking at the horse like, okay, why is it there? Probably because you said that. That's funny. Right. Thought you would always come crawling back or he come crawling back and then you would set. Nope. Exactly. I don't need you. Okay. I'm not centering you in, my whole entire world. You know what I mean? Like, it don't start and end with and all that with you. You know what I mean? And you probably don't even really want him. You probably just like miss something that you had to hold on to. You know what I mean? Because you don't really want what's not good for you. It's just something that it's probably was the only thing that you knew, kind of thing. Because you want a real man that treats you like a beauty queen, a real man. Okay. Exactly. They say when you don't talk, you teaching me how to like, you ain't talking, you teaching me how to not talk to you, man. This is not a revolving door. You can't just keep coming in and out. You know what I mean? Not all them drugs. All them drugs will take you out. Look at Kodak Black and Lil Wayne and them drugs, man. It's nothing. Yeah, cry for 30 minutes, then get up and do something, or maybe cry for a whole day. I feel like crying in a church is really like a good church is really really good. Just let it all out. If you're not afraid of crying in front of people, or maybe you can go like, you know, if you have like a pastor, maybe you could ask them like to come in one day, or and like you cry with them, or just open it up to you. You cry a little bit, they let you out, whatever. Or just cry how you cry, but like release it. We're meant to release all the pain and anger and all that through crying and journaling and however you release. You know what I mean? And we ain't supposed to hold it in because it can make us bitter, resentful, mad at the world, angry, doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, let that out. But don't cry for 10. Don't let it make you cry for 10 years. Right. Goodbye. Good riddance. I changed that phrase. You know how they say, let go of what no longer serves you? Now I say, at least some of the stuff, it never served me. It's not that it no longer served me. Some stuff never motherfucking served. You know what I mean? And this could be one of them cases. Like, you never served me. You know? Like, what was really good about the relationship? Like, truly. You know what I mean? Or was it just like an illusion or just something like, again, sometimes it's all you knew. It could be like your first relationship, or you was used to like maybe your parents' toxic relationship. You repeated the patterns, or whatever. But it's like not really the real thing. It's like they barely communicated. They domestic violence. They this. They that. Where was the good? To be honest, you know what I mean. And that's okay. It be like that sometimes, but it's a learning lesson. Yep, yep. A lot of it happened to a little bit to me and a lot of friends and different stuff that I know. Like especially when you don't have that much guidance to even start off with in life, like you could be really put through the ringer. They take advantage of like your youngness, your naiveness, your delusion, or whatever the case may be. They take advantage. And I've been watching these stories lately, and these dudes saying how they like cheated, how they pulled certain stuff up off, and stuff like that. And you'll be surprised. And sometimes it's not that we're dumb, and sometimes it's just that you wouldn't expect somebody to do certain things. You know what I mean? But I feel you. I can relate. Sometimes I still think like, dang, I'm mad that I let them play me like that. But we don't gotta hold on to it forever. And nothing we can do about it. Sometimes you just gotta take that L. Sometimes you don't get your get back. Well, karma gonna get them, but maybe you personally don't get your get back or whatever. But you know, it's like, dang, I was dumb or this that. But you're not really supposed to beat yourself up. But just take notes and move forward. Knowing the person, some people don't care. They don't even love themselves. You know what I mean? If somebody don't love themselves, they ain't got nothing for you, or they don't love their own children. They don't love their own mom. That they ain't gonna care about you. You know what I mean? And trust me, even till this day, sometimes here and there is hard to wrap my mind around that. But a lot of things are projection. A lot of things are just projection. Like these people, they hate themselves, or they got certain society beliefs and programs, or they want to get cool points off of saying something slick to you, or whatever the case may be. 9 times out of 10, it's not personal. You know what I mean? And you could be the goodest person to them. You can love them. Sometimes love ain't enough for some people. Hold on, I'm on live. Yeah, sometimes love ain't enough. Like Jason, like I know this is extreme, but like Jason Voorhees, because I was talking to somebody. That's why I bring it up. Because I was talking to somebody about it the other day. They was talking some these type of people with these psychological problems and different things like that. Like all they need is love, and I'm like bullshit. Um, you can't keep trying to give somebody Jason Voorhees all kind of love and think he ain't gonna kill you. He's a serial killer. Like he's at this point, he's far gone. He made up his mind. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna stop and be like, when people stop and be like, why you want to kill me? Like what? You ain't supposed to do that because then you get killed. You're supposed to start running. You know what I mean? So you can save yourself. And I think that's a good like analogy or metaphor, whatever you want to call it. You're not supposed to be like, why are you doing this? All right. Sometimes you never figure out the why, unfortunately. But the best thing you can do is get away. Yeah, he probably did. Maybe he felt like it was too late for him. Maybe he didn't get to chase certain dreams or, whatever. You said graduation was the happiest. I know that's right. I think mine was like one time when I went to Cedar Point with like family, and we had a real good time, and we like rode with strangers, even though we probably shouldn't have did that, but it was really fun. It was really lit. If y'all got some suggestions for this channel, please let me know. And I mean, we can chat it up. What's been going on with you guys? How was the weekend? What's for next weekend? What goals you guys got in mind? How are you mentally in all the other areas? Anybody cried a good cry? Went on contact? Whatever. Studying something? Got a new job? Saving better? Who is she cussing out? My neighbor be always going off on somebody. Oh man. You said you glad you got away because he almost okay. Period. Dodge that bullet. Yes. He probably mad too because he probably like, dang, I could have had her that time, but I didn't get her. You know what I mean? But don't pay him no mind. These are the type of people who make you feel bad about getting a college degree. Like, how's that a bad thing? You know what I mean? Because of that. Oh well, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Ooh, nothing you can do about it, or get the chance to do, because the door is closed and it's a thick door. It's a big door. It got all kind of locks on it. You know what I mean? I've been trying to be. It's a roller coaster of emotions, but I'm good though. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good too. Thanks for asking. But yeah, just because things didn't work out with them or whoever doesn't mean you're not worthy. You know what I mean? Like, you still a bad bitch or fine woman, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take anything away because they wanted to be an idiot. But you got to think, these type of people, they are losers. They are haters. They proud haters. You know. Let me know, huh? They want to ruin everybody else's life like they think theirs is or know theirs is. Hurt people kind of thing. A real man who treats me like a beauty queen. Hey Tavares, hope all is well. However, I'm not offering any free readings at this time. Thank you, Ashley. Good acronym here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Thank you. Should Ashley give Josh another chance? Should Ashley give Josh another chance in like a romantic committed kind of like love way? Should Ashley give Josh another chance? My nose is a little stuffed. Excuse me. This is gonna be one of the ones where it's not a straight out yes or no kind of thing. Because the first thing I'm getting is like, he could want to take things slow, which might not, really be a problem, or maybe it is because it could be like, shut up, Lauren. It could be like at times he take it fast and he want to take it slow, so it could be like a kind of back and forth that you're not really with. You know what I mean? Um, I do feel like it could be like, but that's what any connection. Nothing's perfect, but there could be like some challenges. It just depends on if you're willing to take those sacrifices or not. It's up to you if it's worth it or not. You know what I mean? It could be like certain deal breakers, or maybe it's like you didn't even know certain things would be a deal breaker for you, but then when like he mentions it or you mentions it or something comes up, it's like it seems like kind of like a deal breaker. You know what I mean? Like say for example, it could be anything, like whether it's in a bed or religion or whatever. It might just be something which I might clarify exactly what it is, but it might just be something where, say for instance, you want your toes stuck in the bedroom, but he's not with that, and it's like, but that's my thing, and like I kind of need that at that time. It might make you start thinking about an ex that like did certain things. You know what I mean? It might, and it's like I don't want to, but it's like I really need certain. You might really need certain things in a relationship that he might not be so open to. You know what I mean? But that could potentially change with the Eight of Wands. But it might, again, like I said, it could be like some challenges here. And I do think he might have to like work on his like impulsiveness, because he could be like ending up in this position a few times. You know what I mean? So it's just things that need to be worked on, I feel like. And of course, healing, but everybody needs healing. So, ooh, it says you and your loved ones are safe knowing the cancer. So I think the answer might be yes. But again, it's just it depends on your free will. You know what I mean? Like what you're willing to like, because nobody's perfect. You know how they say pick your poison and stuff like that. It's like what you're willing to like accept and stuff like that. What you're able to take. Now I ain't gonna say that he probably would never say anything that like would trigger you or hurt your feelings, but again, you just gotta decide like, is it that serious? Is it something I can get over? You know what I mean? And like you might have to train him a little, but or rather have to train somebody to get it right than not get it right at all. We got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So I want to clarify that because I feel like I don't know. It might be like a certain shift that's gonna be like happening, or it could be like during a Pacific time. I don't know why I heard Labor Day, or it could be like a Pacific time where there's a like a huge shift, a change in the connection. We outside this heat. My bad, stuck in my head. I feel like you have to be a little careful of becoming codependent of them. They could be very supportive, maybe sometimes a little clingy, and I think with that sometimes you might fall victim to be like codependent. So I think it's just something you have to like, just control or balance rather. Yes, it's step out of your comfort zone. So again, it'll be a lot of challenges and a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone. We got meditate and contemplate new one in Pisces. Believe in the impossible. So yeah, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. But it's basically warning you that like, not to really expect like peaches and cream and perfect and this and it might not look how you like expect it all the way, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think you'll just be the one that slow him down because again, he could be like slow fast, and you, I don't know, maybe you'll have a steady pace of like slow. And he'll have to work on his jealousy. You might have some too, but his might be more. Not saying it's a competition or but he just might have her, and it's like, don't wear this, just that, and the third. And again, that's just something you're gonna be like, okay, is it worth either being with him or wearing what I want to wear? You know what I mean? Like, should I break up with him and then I get to wear what I want to wear, or do I stay with him and be like, you know what, whatever, I respect you enough. If this is such a problem, which I don't see as a problem, but if it hurts you, I won't wear it. You know what I mean? So again, it could just be certain things you won't agree on everything, but again, it's gonna be up to you, like if it's really like worth it or not. And then it's like he could still be working on himself. I mean, you're still working on yourself, so I guess But it's like getting to your higher selves. We have in a few weeks, so maybe you'll give him some communication in a few weeks. We have you are beautiful, so maybe it's not a day that he lets go by without telling you that. Or if that's something more of what you want from him, whatever it is, you need to let him know what more you want from him, kind of thing. And if you don't know, then maybe you need to like figure it out. But yeah, he might just feel like he can't really give you a lot in like certain circumstances or positions, and he don't know if that's gonna like really affect the connection or not. He says, "I won't give you what you want unless you give me what I want. I'm afraid you know me too well, and it scares me. Feel like you're using me or cheating. Don't trust you." So he could have some times where he's not like trusting. So he might have to work on trust issues. Says, "I can't wait to reconcile, doing the work to heal, to come into union." I just heard love is a battlefield. But yeah, I feel like it will be times where it's like make a breakup. It might be like before I don't want to say spaz out, but it's giving like spaz out, or like before I do something stupid like cheat or something. Like I feel like he would be like the type to be like, yeah, with the lover's card, let's not be together before he do something kind of thing. And it might be some times where that's kind of like on and off until he like gets it right kind of thing. Especially if he's young, he could still have a little maturing to do. But I feel like he could be like helping you in business. Like I don't know if you want to start like a makeup business or a lash business. Maybe you're getting like a lash palette or something for people to like stick their lashes on so they don't lose them or they're falling all everywhere. Or it could just be like different little creative stuff that you're doing, and maybe he like helps you get an LLC or something like that. Um, like y'all could be like kind of like helping each other grow your finances. So it might be like a build a bear for both of y'all. You know what I mean? So maybe you went into this expecting like him to already be built, and then you start to notice that like kind of got to help build this bear. You know what I mean? And that's up to you if you feel like that's worth it or not. You know what I mean? But I hope this gave you clarity. Yeah, I just heard sexy, can I? Yeah, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, King of Swords, Hangman, Justice, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Wands, King of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I know that's right. He said he'll pay for the license for the CNA. Okay, hey. Yeah, you'd rather leave than cheat, right? He 35, yeah. I mean, some people still gotta grow up. I know a lot of 35-year-old men and women that still has to like grow up. The baby he want from you, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's times where he think like I can give you one unless you give me, and he still give in. But it could be times where maybe he would be like, nope, give me a baby. To how maybe he think y'all together. Some people be delusional. They still think you're together, or maybe you were never together and they think you're together and stuff like that. Like some people, they like think they're with the person. Like some people, like as soon as they start talking to somebody, they start thinking like, okay, we're together. The other person is like, we're just dating, or we just started talking, or you know what I mean? Like, so I mean, it could be that. Like maybe he's a little delusional and think you guys are together. So maybe you need to get some clarity on that. Right. Yeah. No relationship is perfect. As long as it ain't, with Jason Voorhees. But yeah, it's up to you. That's crazy how that came out. It's yeah, I mean it really is. Everything really is like a free will choice and everything kind of thing. Like you really can go whichever way that you want to go. Yeah, you don't have to be a bad person. You just have to be, for you. Okay, seem like he could be a little consistent. He ain't giving up calling. Right. Because a lot of men, they don't work on their healing. They don't go to the doctor. They don't really be about nothing. So it's like a breath of fresh air when you come across something that's really great or decent. And it's okay if it goes. You say you want to take it slow. Like let it go slow. Don't worry. Because sometimes it goes slow and you worry whether you're okay with taking it slow or not. But yeah, just let it flow. Let it be natural. Like let it do its thing. Like you could continue to live like your life however you live it. while he's going through this process, and up to you if you want to connect through that time or not. But you know, and that could also be like a lesson or challenge too. Like if you're having like hard time making decisions, like that could be a reason why your three guys too are saying like it's up to you. You know what I mean? So that you're like trusting yourself to make decisions more. Listen to your intuition and everything more. All right, it's the official last call for donation. So if you're gonna put in a donation, the time will be now. You're welcome, love. See you. I'm probably gonna take like a little 10-minute break in between, and then I will get prepared for that.